Hey friends, welcome back to another video. I'm Maddie if you're new. I make videos about design, and today, like the title says, I'm going to be doing another design with me. As you might know, I'm in my designing for fun era, and today's video is no different. It might seem a little bit random if you read the title of the video what I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to explain to you a little bit of the inspiration behind it, and I think it's going to be really fun. But first, I just want to say this might be the coziest design with me that I'm ever like getting ready to film. It's literally thunderstorming outside. It's like 6 o'clock p.m. Normally I film these videos in the morning, and I'm just feeling cozy. I'm feeling ready to do this. If you're wondering why the heck we're designing an alphabet based on rocks, I do collect rocks. I'm a big rock girly. My family has a cottage on the New York side of Lake Erie, and so I grew up going there, and I've been collecting sea glass and rocks ever since I can remember, like seriously since I could walk. I'm kind of like re-entering my rock era, polishing some of them so that they look really pretty. I'm trying to figure out how I want to display them, but that's besides the point. The point is I like rocks. And of course my Instagram algorithm knows me. And so a couple weeks ago I got recommended a video from, his Instagram is cole.stacks. This man picks up these giant, like beautiful, like smooth rocks. I think he's in the Pacific Northwest. I could be wrong. He picks them up and like balances them and creates these sculptures out of them. And they're so big that like when he takes these photos and videos, it looks impossible that he could possibly like balance these things and stack these things on top of each other. It's just really cool. So yeah, that's been in the back of my head for a while, and the other night I was just sitting on the couch doodling on my iPad, and I found myself like doodling a couple of letters that look like rocks like stacked into each other. Like I was just thinking, what if I made a whole alphabet that just looked like little rocks or big rocks leaning up against each other that would make the shapes of the alphabet. And so I'm not going to say we're doing a whole typeface today because that's really intense. I just want to design each of the 26 letters of the alphabet could look like. There's no stakes here whatsoever, although if you wanted to send this video to Cole Stacks, I would not be mad about it. So yeah, without any more blabbering, let's get started. So I'm just starting with a blank canvas here, and I think what I'm first going to do is add some like guides. And you guys have to forgive me, like if you've been watching my videos, you know I haven't designed in Illustrator in so long. I'm so used to everything in Figma, so you really have to be patient with me when it comes to using this tool. Also, please tell me why anytime I open an Adobe product I wait like 45 minutes for it to like stop being stupid before I can start designing. Okay, I just turned on my rulers. That should do the trick. What I'm thinking is we want to kind of stay consistent with the types of shapes that we're using. So I'm just going to make a few different shapes. I'm gonna do one that's just like kind of long but fatter. So I'm thinking this could be good for like the O and the Q. Then I don't want it to just be like an oval. Like rocks are a little bit more imperfect. So I'm just going to kind of mess around a little bit with these points. Like maybe it's just a little bit heavier at the bottom, like egg shaped, but subtle, right? And then I'm just gonna elongate it like that. Okay, so that's one shape. And then I'm gonna duplicate that, and I want one that's like a little bit more oblong, like just skinnier for something like the I, or maybe part of the L, or even like the A, like the first slant of the A. I think we're gonna need a shape like this. All right, and we can probably resize these as well. I don't know, we'll see. I've never made a font before, you guys, so if I'm doing this wrong, well, I'm definitely doing this wrong. There's no way I'm doing this right. Okay, what other shapes do we need? We probably need just like a smaller, like kind of that type of thing. We might even need one that's like a little fatter like that. Okay, so I'm feeling like this could be a good starting point of just our different quote rocks that we can build these letters with. And then if there's anything else that comes up and we need to add to them, then we can try to add them intentionally, because I think what makes a really cohesive typeface is when all the shapes are very similar. So all the letters feel like they are, you know, one of the same family. Okay, do you think we should just start with A? I think we should just start with A. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking for A. I sketched out some of these already on my iPad, so I have like kind of an idea of what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna be really intentional also about the angle of these. So 328, since it's diagonal, it does need to be stretched to sort of touch the baseline and the top. And then I was thinking this guy. So what's like the opposite of 328? Wondering if they should, I think they should kind of like almost touch, like be less than a pixel away from touching. Let's see how that looks. So that's A right there. Like I think I want to keep it so simple so that it looks very abstract, but you can kind of tell what the letter is. You know what I mean? This isn't meant to be like a readable typeface. It's just like an alphabet made out of these shapes. Next is B. So for B, I kind of wanted it to just be like this, like stacked on top of each other. So what if I stretched that? I feel like that's nice for B, but now we have a new object. I'm gonna put the ones we've used over here because I want to try to use as few as possible. Question is, do we think that this is big enough, like wide enough? I wonder if it's not. Like, do we need to sort of stretch it out so that it's in comparison to the A a little bit, or I mean, around the same size? What if I like, yeah, that's kind of nice. So they're just like a mirror image of each other, these two. Okay, so now I have to change this because that is not what we used. We used this. C is tricky because I don't want to have like, you know, I want to stick with very uniform rocks. I don't want to make like, oh, this rock just happens to look like a C. So I'm wondering if for this, we just kind of do this. It does look like a C. Okay, so do we like that or do we like it with this smaller one? Or this way. I don't love any of these, but I think this is my favorite. So we're gonna go with that. The other thing that's hard is some of these, like these are rock formations that you could make. This is not, like you can't just have this thing floating in midair, but I don't really know another way to do it. So I think some of these are just gonna be better than others, and that's okay. Like we could pretend maybe this is from above, you know? Okay, anyhow, we used this and we used this. I feel like D is gonna have to be kind of similar where like, yeah, that's not bad. I feel like E could be similar to B, just like 3 lines kind of. But then is that too high? We might have to have another shape come into play. How does that look? It's okay. What if I switched? Yeah, that's better. It's actually a lot better. Okay, so then I use this. And F, I feel like, oops. I feel like F needs to mirror the E on top. And then maybe just have this guy at the bottom. Yeah, that's cute. G, G, G. I feel like I could mix it up and do like a lowercase g where it's kind of like, no. So the first side is kind of flat like this, or it could be. And then I feel like, kind of like the C, it's very similar to a C, except the bottom is like fatter. So what if we just had something like that, but we might need a new shape. Don't look now, but we might need a new shape. So what if it was like very round, like basically this but bigger? So let's actually do that thing, but turn on its side and bigger like that. I want this smaller. So now H. So I feel like it could just be like this with the smallest guy in the middle. Oh, are we gonna need a smaller one? It's no wider than the A, right? A little bit wider than the D. It's really no wider than the A, so I'm gonna say it's fine. I is easy. Done. J. Oh God. Oh, what if we used this diagonal? We haven't used this yet. Maybe? Yeah, that's better. Okay, let's do K. So we know we're gonna start with the straight line. I feel like it'd be nice to have like the bigger sort of, well, maybe that's too big. It's kind of cute. Just a little off. Let's try again. So what if we have this one instead? Oh yeah, that's kind of nice if it like connects to this leg but not the main stem. I'm just saying words. I don't really know real typography words. Ooh, I like K. K might be one of my favorites so far. Now we do M for Maddie. Is this how they do M's? Like, or is it tilted the other way? What? Like, what looks normal? You know what? I bet it just needs to tilt the opposite direction. Does this need to be smaller maybe? Does that look like an N? That looks right to me. That looks better at least. I think I've just been looking at this too long at this point. I feel like N is tricky. So what if we have those same things? Now that I feel like needs to tilt more. Maybe those are too big. Yeah, maybe this guy. This just looks like a percentage. Like what I'm trying to do is like, okay, you start here, you go up. This is like the main diagonal, and then this is the end point. So I'm trying to like make it so that that's what your eye sees. But I don't know if it's really working. Maybe these shouldn't tilt. I feel like that's the closest I've gotten. I'm gonna leave that for now. And then O. O is so easy, guys. Yay. I'll move that over there now. Oh wait, we've also used this now. Okay, so now we've used all of them. Yay. Okay. Oh. Except I need my guides. Oh, right on the money. Okay. I didn't do L. Oh my God. You guys, you were probably screaming like, Maddie, you idiot. You didn't do L. I'm dead. I'm so dumb. Okay, L. Good thing L's easy. L. Thinking like, yeah. Just, I keep like not copying. I can't believe I forgot a letter for so long. You guys probably thought I was such an idiot. So P, we're gonna need this stem and then like a big O there, or a big circle. There we go. Yeah. There she is. Q. This will be kind of easy too. I think we just want, or maybe even on its side. The other option is like this. No, I like the other one. Or maybe it should be up and down. Okay, now R. So I think we want to grab P and just add maybe just this guy. Does it need to be taller? Do we have a taller one of those? This. But I fear that's giant. Did I try this? I kind of like that. S is one of the ones I sketched, and it was tricky. But I think the way to do it is either with this really fat one. No, that's much too big. I think you want to do it with this. And kind of stack them. Like that. See what I mean? I think that's how we want to do it. Okay, and then T. This could be tricky. Let's just increase that by the teeniest bit. Okay, that's nice. T-U-V. So for a V, I feel like it could be like an upside down A. Cute, except let's also reflect it. There we go. Look, it's really coming together. W-X-Y-Z, only a few more. Let's rejigger this so we can see all of them. Oh my god, I missed you. Guys, I'm fine, I swear, I'm fine. So for you, it kind of just has to be a softer version of this. So I was almost wondering if it should be like two of these next to each other like this. Do you hate that? I don't know what else it could be. The only other thing I can think of is like having that in there, and I don't like that. I think maybe, what if they weren't touching? Is that weird? Because that might be the only one where they're not touching. Then that kind of looks like a W because it's so big. Okay, I like that. Now, W, it's easy because it's just this upside down, right? Yes, that looks good. Oh, what if we just cheated and made this a little wider? Yeah, I think we have to. I'm seeing X is like kind of similar to the N, honestly. Okay, let's see what happens if we reflect that. No, I think it has to go this way too. Okay, but then what if instead of that looking like straight up and down, what if we used this and it was more like this? Yeah, that's nice. I like that. I kind of feel like Y could be this reflected. Yeah. The only other thing I can think of is if we used one of these little guys instead. Would that be nicer? Yeah, actually. I think I like that better. Let's see them side by side. Basically that or that. I think I want to use this shape sparingly. Yeah, I can't explain it, but I like this better. I just like the rounder shapes when we can get away with them. Z also can be kind of similar to this, except this is gonna be the opposite direction. And then again, maybe we don't use those. Maybe we use, let's try the dot. I almost think these need to go a bit above and below the top and bottom lines. Oh my goodness, did we do it? Did I miss any freaking letters? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Yay! Okay, I'm actually really happy with most of these. I feel like C and J are grinding my gears. Also N, not the biggest fan, but other than that, and U. But other than that, I really like them. I think they work really, really well. Okay, I'm over those shapes. We did it, we did it. Oh, yay! I like this a lot. Okay, let me like kind of design it into a little square so that it looks prettier than this. All right, this looks so good. I'm so excited. It's amazing what just like some nice earthy colors can do, and just like, I don't know, nicely designed graphic. I think I'll post this on Instagram. I was also thinking about designing maybe some graphics with some photos. So yeah, if I do that, I'll definitely post them on my Instagram. So make sure that you're following me there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun with this, and I'll definitely be making more videos like this in the future. If you have anything that you want to see me do, like kind of random fun design projects like this, definitely leave those suggestions in the comments. Thank you for indulging me in these silly little projects, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Bye!